Alright, so here's an update on apps. I closed this position today for about a 30% gain. Um, so let's go over what I did today. Alright, so obviously, my last video I told you guys I got into this position around, actually no, my entries right here. I got off this daily bounce, speculating a push up to the supply. Exactly what happened. Reject off today. Exited two contracts at 2 to 1, and took the last contract off whenever it started coming back down to my entry. You know, I usually move my stops up as I scale out because the last one's really a runner in case this wanted to invalidate and run up, or just in case the position wanted to make some more gains, but fortunately didn't. Let me show you where the 1 hour was. So here's the 1 hour basing drop. Um, you can see today the 5 minute. This is my fills. So it gapped up, it got in, buyers wicked it up, chopped around, came back, tested it again, ran up. Um, and as soon as it moves up, my stop becomes tighter. So originally my stop was the invalidation of this demand because I wanted to give it some time to develop. Once it starts developing, I know it's ready, and then I make my stop close to my entry. Um, just that way I can mitigate risk. Came up, um, instantly hit 101, and then chopped around a little bit. And then today it started pushing up to the supply. I knew buyers or sellers were going to sit here, so as soon as it came up, I started seeing these wicks. I knew to get out, or at least scale out some of the position, because overall market sentiment was weak today as well. I think SPY was pretty weak in the morning, so along with the tech. So I got out two contracts in this 1 hour, and then as soon as I did, it started rejecting hard. Um, and yeah, I just got out last one right here. Let's see what it does. I might look to get in this one again because it still is a pretty decent setup. I still think it has a lot of room to run. But personally, like I said in the last video, if I show you guys right here, let me show you. Hold on. If I go in volume mode, there's a huge. Okay, so this blue line is on the volume analysis, profile analysis, is the average price, right? Of the daily in a 1 year period. So this blue line pretty much means that the average price for investors is $63.36. So what are they gonna do if price comes down here? We have this huge demand box right here, right? Demand zone, this period of consolidation, and then move up. Left some orders unfulfilled from institutions. So obviously, if price comes down here, buyers are going to try to defend their position, their average fill, because they don't want to be underwater. So I'm thinking apps breaks this demand, comes down to this daily demand, and these orders start filling for another leg move up higher. I'm gonna let it develop and see if I can get a better entry down here. There's some key levels. I think this was from like the when I used to play key level breaks. But so far, I still have this on watch. Uh, I got out, but I still have this on watch on my swing watch list. So if it comes down, validates this list, and buyers hold their price, hold their average price, I might look to get in because this first reward is pretty nice. And then if we have some sort of supply forming, etc., I will look to get in, targeting that. But yeah, that was my play on apps. Uh, what else did I take? Oh yeah, love. Okay, love. I got out of. It was like this was like low key a kind of it was alright trade. It was green, but it was decent. Uh, it was really rushed, I think, because I low key kind of FOMOed into this one. I got in around this area, and then obviously pushed up, rejected, and I think I sold around this area as well, just because I didn't like the risk to reward on it. Even though I didn't like it, I still FOMO'd in because of how great the setup looked. If you would have seen this like 1, 2, 3. So those two are my updates. Closed both of those positions out. Still in Twillo. Twillo's looking good. If we can, break this consolidation and get above this volume. Okay, another thing is, if you look at these prices, if you look at this huge level of interest right here, it's being used as supply, right? So there's orders sitting here, and then price needs to get facilitate up above these orders, and they need to fill in order to make a leg move up higher. So as soon as these orders fill, this gap is going to close, and when it does, it'll be a nice trade. So that's my update. I'll I'll let you guys know what I'm looking at tonight. But I just wanted to update and put this out there to let you guys know I closed apps and what I'm watching. All right.